guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk about building a 2-gun arsenal. Now, I've talked about building a 3-gun arsenal, a 5-gun arsenal. I've talked about building up a good budget arsenal on $1,500, on $1,000, on $500. Why do I spend so much time talking about all the different options for building a quote-unquote arsenal for defense on a budget? Well, because everybody's different and everybody's financial situation is different. There's a lot of people that are new to the world of owning guns, new to the world of wanting to defend themselves. And, depending on a person's home life, depending on their job, depending on even where they live, if they live in more restrictive areas, maybe they can't own 5 or 10 guns. Maybe they can only own 2. And you want to make sure that we provide good information out there so that these people can make good decisions and understand that just because they can only have 2 guns or 3 guns or whatever, they can still be properly and efficiently defended in their homes or in their lives. They can have the tools that they need to defend themselves and their loved ones. And that's what this is all about, is putting that information out there. So today I want to talk about, of course, building a 2-gun arsenal. What is building a 2-gun arsenal? Well, is it just grabbing any 2 guns and saying, I like this one, that's good to go? No. Okay, what we're talking about here is 2 specific types of firearms that, in my opinion, are the best choice if you can only buy 2 guns specifically for defense and you want to make sure you're adequately defended in any given situation. Those 2 guns for me are going to be a good handgun and a good pistol caliber carbine. Now, this is a particularly attractive package because we've got a sub 2000 and a Glock 17. These not only share the same caliber, but they share the same magazines. Okay, so you're going to save a lot of money long term when it comes to magazines and ammo, and that's specifically why I recommend going with a good handgun and a good pistol caliber carbine, is so that it can be in the same caliber. Now, the sub 2000 and Glock 17 package is going to run about $1,000, and for people on a budget that may be a bit pricey, but do understand that's kind of a one-time fee, right? You're going to save a lot of money long term on ammunition and on magazines and on accessories. Okay, that's kind of the point behind this combination and why it makes sense for somebody who's on a budget, because long term this is going to save you a lot of money, and that's kind of the point of what we're talking about here, right? Now, let's say that's still too much. Let's say dropping $1,000 right off the bat is too pricey. There's always the high point option, a good high point carbine and a good high point handgun. Now, a lot of people are going to laugh about that, but I've had a lot of experience with high point, and they are ugly, and people at the range may laugh at you just a little bit, but they work. And do not fear, you will be adequately defended, and they share the same caliber, and they even share magazines as well. So there are a lot of advantages to that, and you can pick up a pistol and a carbine for about $500, give or take, for both. So it's very budget friendly. Now, another option that's kind of a favorite of mine that I've had for a while now is going with the old school route. A good .357 Magnum revolver, a good .357 Magnum lever action carbine. Now, this may work not just if you just like old school stuff, but let's say you do live in a restrictive area where magazine capacity is restricted, or semi-auto firearms are restricted, especially semi-auto long guns. Going old school can work really well. You've got 2 firearms that share the same caliber and actually share the same 2 calibers, because you've got .357 and you've got .38 Special that you can shoot in both of them. And the cool thing about going the old school route, really, as far as accessories go, you don't need magazines or anything. You get a good sling for your carbine and you get a good holster for your revolver, and you're pretty much good to go, and that's it. All you got to do is buy ammo after that, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on a safe just to store 2 guns. Okay, that's kind of the philosophy behind the 2-gun arsenal. It's going to save you money up front because you're only buying 2 guns, and it's going to save you money in the long run, not only because you've only bought 2 guns, you're not buying any more, but you're going to save a lot of money on ammunition, on accessories, on magazines. There's a lot of really good reasons why, if you live in a restrictive area or you're on a budget, the 2-gun arsenal may be perfect for you. So there you go. That's what I got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope somebody got a little information out of that will hopefully help them out. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, any questions, comments, leave that stuff down below, and we will talk to you guys later. Thanks.